What is known of the ancient warrior known as Garas comes to us from folklore and oral tradition. It is said that she was Unum's closest companion, and that when the Lotus instructed her children to flee, Garas remained, refusing to leave the side of the one she loved best. When the Sentient was done raising a great many other towers, when it turned its myriad eyes and receptors toward the Unum, it was Garas who gave herself to protect her friend, shattering the Sentient. The mindless monstrosities that now stride the plains, the Terrorists, are all that remain of it. Garas, the glass warrior, served the Unum, a mysterious and reclusive being whose Orakin tower body was beset by a massive Sentient. This Sentient, whose powers waned between dusk and dawn, would attack the Unum's tower by nightfall and retreat by morning. Forbidden to attack the Sentient at the peak of its power, Garas would search for the colossal being during the daylight. To aid in her search, the Unum ceded Temple Kuba to the wildlife, which would connect their consciousness and allow the Unum to discover the Sentient's hiding place. However, the Sentient captured the fauna and discovered it could use the Kuba to restore its long-lost ability to reproduce. Thus, its attacks escalated, forcing Garas to take decisive action. Carrying a bomb in her chest, Garas gave her life to destroy the Sentient as it descended on her mortally wounded body, detonating the bomb and scattering the Sentient across the land that would be known as the Plains of Eidolon, ending the threat to the tower. However, the threat of the Sentient still lingers, taking the form of the mindless Eidolons that wander the plains at night in search of its missing fragments to become whole once more. In present day, the Austro researcher Onko from Cetus disappears in an effort to prevent Garas from falling into Griner hands. His wife Saya accepts the Tenno's help to find Onko, coming across a case locked with a glass key. While finding the glass fragments needed to open the case, the Lotus performs a harmonic sweep on the glass key and discovers a blueprint for Garas hidden within. First ability, Shattered Lash. Lash out with stream of shattered glass, or hold for an arcing strike. Stats are boosted by the equipped melee weapons mods. Her second one is Splinter Storm. Garas' armor splinters into a maelstrom of shattered glass. Allies who contact the cloud are fortified against damage. Her third ability is Spectre Edge. Trap enemies in a carousel of mirrors, forcing them to attack visions of their true selves. Destroyed mirrors damage their attackers, as does the collapse of the carousel. And her last ability is Mass Vivify. Create an expanding ring of molten glass that slowly crystallizes enemies who enter. When the expansion is complete, the ring hardens to block weapons fire. The ring draws extra strength from the health and shields of crystallized enemies. Use Shattered Lash to smash the ring and send razor-sharp glass flying. Garas' Shattered Lash Warframe abilities allow players to either lash out with a stream of shattered glass or hold for an arcing strike. The stats are boosted by the equipped melee weapons mods. Splinter Storm creates a maelstrom of shattered glass, which fortifies allies who come into contact with it. Spectre Urge traps enemies in a carousel of mirrors, forcing them to attack visions of themselves, and destroyed mirrors damage their attackers. Mass Vivify creates an expanding ring of molten glass, which crystallizes enemies who enter and hardens to block weapons fire, drawing extra strength from the health and shields of crystallized enemies. Shattered Lash can be used to smash the ring and send razor-sharp glass flying.
Many things have been taken from us. It's true. But fortune favors the bold, and there ain't none so bold as people with nothing to lose.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemies. We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Transport.